What does it take to be a successful parent? Now, that's a question that has been asked countless times, and the truth is, there's no single answer. Parenting isn't about striving for perfection or having all the answers. It's about growth, understanding, and love. It's about learning to navigate the uncharted waters of a child's life, and doing so with patience and grace. In this video, we'll aim to break down this complex process into clear, manageable steps. We'll explore the essence of successful parenting, and we'll provide you with actionable insights and practical tips that can help you become not just a good parent, but a great one. Remember, every child is unique, every parent is unique, and therefore every parenting journey is unique. So let's not strive for perfection, but for understanding, patience, and love. Let's dive into the journey of successful parenting. Successful parenting begins with understanding your child. Now, what do we mean by understanding your child? It's about recognizing that your child is a unique individual with their own personality, interests, strengths, and weaknesses. Just like us adults, children are complex beings. They have their own thoughts, feelings, and perspectives. They're not simply blank slates waiting to be filled with our wisdom and experiences. Recognizing this fact is the first step towards understanding your child. Observation is key in this process. Take the time to watch your child. Notice what they like and what they don't. Pay attention to their reactions in different situations. What makes them excited? What makes them scared? What are their passions? What are the things they struggle with? This doesn't mean you have to be a fly on the wall, silently observing every moment of their day. It's more about being present and attentive when you're with them. It's about engaging in their world, playing with them, talking to them, and most importantly, listening to them. Understanding your child also means recognizing their strengths and weaknesses. Every child is unique, and they will have their own set of skills and areas for improvement. Perhaps your child is a natural artist but struggles with math, or maybe they excel in sports but find reading challenging. Knowing these strengths and weaknesses can help you support your child in their growth and development. You can provide opportunities for them to excel in their areas of strength, and at the same time, give them the help they need to improve in areas they find difficult. Remember, this understanding is not a one-time thing. As your child grows and evolves, so will their interests, strengths, and weaknesses. It's important to keep observing and adjusting your understanding of them as they change and develop. In conclusion, understanding your child forms the foundation of effective parenting. It allows you to relate to them on a deeper level, support their development, and guide them in a way that respects their individuality. Remember, understanding your child is a continuous process, not a one-time task. Communication is a key component of successful parenting. This is a phrase that has been repeated time and time again, and for good reason. It is through communication that we express our love, set expectations, provide feedback, and most importantly, listen. Let's start with active listening. It's not just about hearing the words your child says, but understanding the feelings and thoughts behind them. When your little one is sharing their day with you, show interest, ask open-ended questions, and offer empathy. This will make them feel valued and understood. Next up, expressing love and affection. It's more than just saying, "I love you." It's in the little things. A warm hug when they wake up, a high five when they accomplish something, a comforting hand when they're scared. These gestures of love will reassure them of your unending support. Now, setting clear expectations. It's essential that your child knows what's expected of them. Be clear, be consistent. For instance, if bedtime is at 8, make sure it's at 8 every night. And when they meet these expectations, acknowledge it. This gives them a sense of responsibility and accomplishment. And let's not forget constructive feedback. It's inevitable that your child will make mistakes. When they do, avoid harsh criticism. Instead, focus on the behavior, not the child. Explain what they did wrong, why it's wrong, and how they can do better next time. This way, you're teaching them to learn from their mistakes, rather than fear them. Lastly, remember that communication is a two-way street. Encourage your child to express their feelings and thoughts. This will not only help them develop their communication skills, but also build their self-esteem. In conclusion, effective communication is a beautiful dance of listening, expressing, guiding, and understanding. It's about creating a safe space where your child feels loved, understood, and valued. It's about fostering a relationship based on trust and respect. Effective communication fosters trust and understanding between you and your child. Scene script. Setting boundaries and discipline are essential in successful parenting. Just like a garden needs a fence to protect it from harmful elements, children need boundaries to guide them towards safe and acceptable behavior. It's our job as parents to establish these boundaries. Imagine you're a cartographer, charting the unknown territory of childhood for your little explorer. You're drawing the map that will help them navigate the world. Boundaries are your landmarks, your North Star, guiding your child on their journey. They provide a sense of security and teach them how to behave in different situations. However, setting boundaries is only half the equation. Consistent discipline is the compass that keeps your child on track. When they veer off course, discipline gently steers them back in the right direction. It's important to remember that discipline isn't about punishing your child, but about teaching them the consequences of their actions. It's about helping them understand that every choice they make has an impact, and guiding them to make choices that are beneficial to them and others. But let's be clear. Discipline should never be harsh or punitive. It should always come from a place of love and understanding. Think of yourself as a coach, not a dictator. Your goal is to help your child grow and learn, not to wield power over them. So when you discipline, do it with kindness and respect. Explain why their behavior is unacceptable and guide them towards making better choices in the future. Remember, you're not just teaching your child what not to do, but also what to do. So when they follow the rules, acknowledge it. Praise them for their good behavior. This will reinforce their understanding of the boundaries and encourage them to adhere to them. And finally, be patient. Learning takes time and children will test boundaries. That's part of their learning process. When they do, stay firm and consistent, but also compassionate and understanding. It's a delicate balance, but striking it is key to raising a well-adjusted, respectful, and confident child. Discipline is not about control, but about teaching your child how to behave appropriately. So set those boundaries, apply consistent discipline, and watch your child blossom into the best version of themselves. Successful parents nurture their child's emotional and social skills. This is a powerful statement that underlines the essence of successful parenting. Nurturing these skills in your child is not just about teaching them to recognize and manage their own emotions, but it's also about fostering their ability to interact positively with others. Think about it this way. A child who's taught empathy, kindness, and cooperation from an early age will likely grow into an adult who values these traits. These are the individuals who become good friends, compassionate leaders, and caring community members. They are the ones who understand that their actions have an impact on others, and they strive to make that impact a positive one. So how can you, as a parent, nurture these important emotional and social skills? The first step is to model these behaviors yourself. Children learn a lot from observing the adults around them. If they see you treating others with kindness and respect, they'll likely do the same. When you empathize with others, your children learn to put themselves in someone else's shoes. And when you cooperate with others to solve problems or achieve common goals, your children learn the value of teamwork. But it's not enough to just model these behaviors. You also need to create opportunities for your children to practice these skills. This can be as simple as encouraging them to share toys with their siblings or friends, helping them understand and express their feelings in a healthy way, or guiding them to resolve conflicts in a peaceful manner. Remember, these skills don't develop overnight. It takes time, patience, and consistent effort. But the rewards are immense. Not only will your child become more emotionally intelligent and socially adept, but they'll also build strong, healthy relationships throughout their life. So take the time to nurture your child's emotional and social skills. It's one of the best gifts you can give them. And remember, raising a child with strong emotional and social skills prepares them for the challenges of life. To sum up, successful parenting is a journey, not a destination. It's a constant process of learning, growing, and adapting to your child's changing needs and personality. It starts with understanding your little one, knowing their likes, dislikes, and what makes them tick. This understanding forms the foundation for effective communication, ensuring your child feels heard, understood, and loved. Next, we looked at setting boundaries and discipline. It's essential to establish clear rules to guide your child's behavior, but it's equally important to enforce them consistently and fairly. Remember, discipline isn't about punishment, it's about teaching and guiding. Finally, we touched on nurturing emotional and social skills. Encourage your child to express their feelings and engage with others. These skills not only foster healthy relationships, but also boost their self-esteem and resilience. Remember, there's no such thing as a perfect parent, so be patient and kind to yourself as you navigate this beautiful journey of parenting.